Got everything taped up and primed the walls. I used a high build primer all along the bottom. Ran out, went and got some regular. So the regular is tinted gray, so you can see the difference. It's not dry up there, it's all dry down here. But it looks pretty good. Hopefully tomorrow we'll paint it. Also, yesterday I was getting everything ready, getting my spray gun ready and whatever, and I had some problems. And if you want to see my rant, you can watch this next video. If you don't, that's the update for today. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick video. Okay, I went to the house today. I did a little bit of paint prep, covered up the windows, cleaned off the walls, yada yada yada. Got out my sprayer just to make sure that everything was good. Of course, I would have liked to have sprayed a couple of walls, but that's okay. But I haven't sprayed anything with that sprayer since January. And the last time I used it in January, it was acting kind of off. And I kind of knew that I had a problem, and I was trying to pretend it wasn't there. So today I got the sprayer out, got it all plugged in and everything. And there's a random guy walking in the background. But sorry. I got it all set up and everything, and the problem that I thought might exist definitely did exist, and I needed a new pump. So I went to my local PPG store to get a pump, and they didn't have any. I like buying stuff at PPG because I already said I like the people there. I like their prices, and I like the quality of their paint. But they didn't have a pump, so I went down the street to Sherwin Williams. I cannot tell you how much I hate Sherwin Williams. I walked into Sherwin Williams. There were 5 people working there. All 5 people were looking down at their phone. No one said anything to me. In fact, I had to go to the desk and almost tap somebody on the head to say, "Hey, I'm here, help me." I hate Sherwin Williams, okay? Then, they have a nice case that's glass. I said, "Can you tell me how much that pump is?" Okay, it's right there. There's no price on it. It took 3 people 10 minutes to tell me what the price of the pump was. Okay, and it was very expensive. Probably twice the price that I could get it on Amazon, which I like shopping local, but I mean, if it's twice the price that you can get it somewhere else, you might as well get it somewhere else. Anyway, there's an additional part that I needed for my spray rig that's a little bit more obscure. I asked them about it. They had no clue what I was talking about. It wasn't in the case. It was just like deer in the headlights. Like it was almost like they didn't know they worked at a paint store. Have I mentioned that I hate Sherwin Williams? So anyway, I called our local other paint store, Adams Paint, North University. Adams Paint's not a place that a lot of people go. If they're homeowners, it's more of a professionals kind of place, but it's a local place. And they sell several different kinds of paint. And I buy some kinds of paint there that I can't buy at PPG for certain applications. And I can't remember the owner's name, but he answered the phone. He's got a real thick Texas accent. And I explained the problem, and he said, "Oh, yeah, I got one." And then I told him the other part that I needed, and he said, "Oh, that's kind of a weird part. We probably have to order it. But you know what? I bet I have one somewhere in the back in my boneyard." And I'm not trying to do his accent. It just came out that way. I admire his accent. I'm not making fun of him. But anyway, I said, "Okay, great. I'll be there in 20 minutes. I got there 20 minutes later. He had the part on the desk. It was obviously used from somebody's machine that had been discarded there or whatever. And I'm so thankful for that part and for Adams Paint Company and the help that they provided me. Because if you're going to have a problem with something, a tool, if something's not going to work, it's always not going to work on Friday afternoon. And that's exactly what happened to me. And if I had to order this part, which I've already ordered one time and it never came, I don't know what happened. If I had to order this obscure part, it would have taken at least 2 weeks. It probably would have cost several $100s. And this dude just gave me one. I cannot describe to you also how much easier it will make my job, because I'll be able to walk around with the sprayer. It's like a hook that connects the bucket. My sprayer had one originally, but we took it off to do a different kind of a deal and it got lost. But needless to say, or what I should say is, I hate Sherwin Williams. PPG is great. Adams Paint is the best and the nicest people. And you should shop at Adams Paint.